Thank you for watching Minus 26. I'm Paula Jasper. Today I'm in Cadillac. I'm at the Department of Natural Resources, and joining me is wildlife technician Katie Keene. Thanks for joining me, Katie.
Sure.
Now, as an employee of the DNR, now that fall is starting to think about it, what is on your plate this time of year?
You know, right now we're just really looking towards the first hunts of the year. Our fall season is right here. It's kind of crazy to think. And already starting just next week, we have our first week of the Michigan elk hunt, which we have 100 hunters this year who are going to get to hunt a Michigan elk. And elk hunting is truly a hunt of a lifetime in Michigan. You could go your whole life applying for an elk license and might not grab one. So it's pretty special if you're one of those 100. The early hunt starts on Monday, so we'll have 50 hunters hit the field next week, and then we'll have 50 more hit the field in December. So we're kind of gearing up for the elk hunt. Even though we only have 100 hunters, we do have just around 36,000 people apply to hunt a Michigan elk, and only a Michigan resident can hunt an elk. So we don't have any non-residents in there. Those are just Michigan folks.
Okay, interesting. What happens after that, after the elk hunt?
Well, after the elk hunt, we have bear season coming up right behind it. So as we get into mid-September, from the UP all the way down to our area here, the greater Cadillac to Traverse City, down to Big Rapids, and all the way over to Lake Huron, we're hunting bear. So there are several different bear seasons. The bear hunt is managed on a point system. So folks who want to hunt a bear, they apply every year, and every year apply, you get a point. And that's because in some areas we have more hunters that want to hunt in those locations than bear. So we have to kind of have a lottery system to get those folks drawn. So in our area, it could take upwards 8, 9, 10 years to hunt a bear. So it's really exciting. Bear hunting on the west side of the state is almost like opening day of deer season. It's pretty neat. That's how we manage our bear populations, is through regulated hunting.
Now, we've been hearing about bear a lot in the news lately. Are the number of permits going up?
That's a good question. The Baldwin unit, which is what we call this bear management unit for the whole west side of the state, is one of the only management units that we saw an increase of bear licenses this year. Everywhere else throughout the state, they've either stayed the same or had a slight decrease. Basically, with our management, we're always trying to balance public perception and habitat. So at this point, we are adding a few more licenses to this west side of the state. So after bear season, we're already going to be into our small game seasons that start September 15th. So Michigan is one of the leading states in grouse and woodcock hunting. So those seasons start. Grouse is September 15th and woodcock is September 19th. All you need is your base license to do this. So it's just that small game license that we're now calling a base license. If you're going to woodcock hunt, we also ask you that you get that free woodcock stamp just so we can keep track of how many people are out there just chasing woodcock. But again, we're one of the leaders in the nation. We have folks from all over the United States who come up to Michigan. We're having folks from southern states right now who want to come up because we have the habitat, we have the great trees, and we have some really intense timber management, which you need to have good hunting.
Where could people get more information?
So if anyone has any questions about all these fall hunting seasons we have coming up, you can stop in at any of our DNR customer service centers right here in Cadillac. You could also go online to michigan.gov/wildlife or michigan.gov/hunting, and you can get information about licenses. Don't forget, anywhere you buy your hunting license, you can get a hunting and trapping digest there. So that's just kind of our manual with all of our rules and regulations. That's what these are here, and you get those wherever licenses are sold. So make sure to have one of those with you.
Thanks for joining me, Katie.
Yep.
Paula Jasper, Minus 26 in Cadillac.